So, question 17 asks, in line 34, the speaker implies that the aunt A had lived most of her life fearing natural disaster, B was curious about scientific information that dealt with nature, C understood nature better than the speaker, D preferred not to face certain realities about nature, or E was largely indifferent to her natural surroundings. And I went with D, and that's the correct answer, preferred not to face certain realities about nature. And to get this answer, a lot of the other answers don't really line up with the question, but this answer is also just very focused and makes a lot of sense. So what I did first was go to line 34 because that's what we have to look what the speaker is actually saying. So if we scroll up line 34, I'm going to back up a couple words just to get the whole sentence. She never married, believed her cat had learned to leave birds alone. So right here, believed her cat had learned to leave birds alone. The fact that the poet uses the word believed kind of implies that this is just the woman's personal opinion, personal thoughts. It's not like a commonly accepted idea that cats have learned to leave birds alone. As we all know, kind of common sense, cats are predators, and if you have a cat, maybe they've dragged in a dead bird or mouse before. So we all know that cats don't really learn to leave birds alone. And so this kind of immediately speaks to the answer, which is D, preferred not to face certain realities about nature, because the reality is predators are going to hunt. Cats are going to hunt birds. Like, it's just kind of an accepted thing in the way like ecosystems and different relationships work. So that's how I got the answer. And then just to kind of like further verify it, had lived most of her life fearing natural disaster. So believing that a cat has learned to hunt birds has nothing to do with natural disaster. So we can cross that one off. Was curious about scientific information that dealt with nature. This kind of basically is the opposite of what she's doing. She doesn't really want to face the actual reality. She doesn't want to know. She's not curious about the scientific information. She'd rather just stick to her sheltered beliefs. C, understood nature better than the speaker. Again, well, first of all, she doesn't, because her belief isn't really, it's not proven by many people. Additionally, like, she just doesn't, it's not like nature is her main like focus here. And E was largely indifferent to her natural surroundings. This just kind of isn't really related to the question and to the speaker's kind of aura. She never married, believed her cat had learned to leave birds alone. Like, that's just kind of describing who she is. It's not really about like her specific indifferences about natural surroundings. So that is why D is the answer. She wants to shelter herself from a lot of things, and the realities of nature is one of them.